Alright guys, what is up? I am here with my Pokemon Solar Eclipse nuzlocke. I just mused about it. I mean, as you can see here, I have a save file. So, I tried to stream this, uh, yesterday, and my OBS kept saying that it was struggling to connect to my computer. So, just so that all my parts are cohesive and make sense, I'm gonna start over the Nuzlocke here. So this is the professor and researcher at Carpedia Academy. Um, so a little rundown of how this series is going to go. With this being my first series, I am not an editor. Obviously I don't have the money to pay for an editor. So everything that you see everything that I do, probably minus the grinding, will be in um, videos. So hopefully you guys like that. Again, it's going to be like a completely unedited series. See how it goes. I already got the next game that I want to play after this, not as a nuzlocke, but um, the thing with this series is that I've originally got up to the first gym, but the computer I was using just could not handle it. So we're gonna try with this computer and see how it goes. So now that you've passed the exam, you will be officially endorsed by the Gardenia Academy to take on the gym challenge. The Solaria region is inhabited by many wonderful Pokemon. In the grass, in caves, in the sky, and sea, Pokemon can be found everywhere. Sometimes we play together, sometimes we even battle together. But we always depend on and support each other. Always remember the bonds you share as you travel with your Pokemon. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get your trainer card set up. Would you mind filling in the blanks? I can absolutely do that. So, here's a really cool thing. So we have this original character for male, this one, and then we have Ethan, Lucas, Hilbert, I think his name is. I don't remember. And we have Hilda, Dawn, Lyra, and then these original characters. So I was between these two, and I've always picked this one, so let's go with this one today. My name is Neo. What a lovely name. Serious. Yes. Yes, I want advanced settings, XP share, I want on. I want box link on. Alright, so I got my settings there. I took my time so that you guys can see. This is my trainer card. I don't know why it says the nuzlocke's off. We're just gonna... Oh, I meant to look at my battle settings, but It's okay. We're gonna play this as a nuzlocke. Uh, regardless of what the settings say. So, if you made it this far into the video, I want to ask everybody a question, and I want to know what your favorite Pokemon type is. Growing up as a kid, my favorite type was always Dragon. Oh, let's look at this quick, and then I'll go back to that. So we have the Everyday, Cool, Cyber, Wild, Sports. So my favorite color is green. However, I'm a sucker for black. Oh, hi Quagsire. Oopa? Oh. Okay, I get it. My favorite type is, or was Dragon as a kid, but now it is definitely ground. But if you guys want to know more about why it's ground, you can, you know, leave a comment and I'd be happy to expand on it in another part. So, I'm gonna let you know, this is going to be broken up into about, like, a 30-minute part, or 30-minute parts or so. I like the idea of longer videos, however, I also see that watch time on longer videos is down lately. So I'm going to have it be a little more, I'm going to have it be a little shorter. Okay, sorry, I had to look at my recording to see what time we're at for the recording so that I can look at my clock and determine at what time I want to start. So now sorry. So here's the really cool thing. So instead of giving us a Pokemon and letting us go, we have to catch our own. Sorry, I have something in the background that is driving me nuts that I keep seeing. Okay. Now, some Pokemon have new types. Both times that I tried this, I got Trapinch. You know what? This would be funnier. Do it this way. Yes! Okay. We got ourselves a Spiel. And I am completely okay with Spiel. Let's go. Having a water type move early is really nice. I'm gonna go for one more quick attack and see. You know what? One more quick attack. It's not gonna hurt. There we go. Okay. Now we have to try and catch it. Boom. And that is our starter's feel. Obviously give it a nickname. Naming it Spherical from that Drake and Josh episode. Wow. I caught a Marie. Nia, what did... So my starter... So there's a rival battle. Not right away. But early enough that I'm going to have to remember to train my first encounter. So, here we go. The Gardenia Academy graduation ceremony will now commence. I am truly delighted that I can be here on this great day with all of you. Let me call upon this year's gym challengers. Please, a round of applause for Neo, Gilbert, and Diana. We are dripped out compared to these dorks. Do I get a cookie? If you want. Woohoo! To all my classmates, my teachers, my parents, and my friends, thank you all so very much. I won't let you down. I'll always keep your support close to my heart. Thank you all for everything. I swear to become the top trainer in all of Solaria. Very strong words from everyone. Thank you. Next, we'll be holding the class duel. This will be a duel between the top student from Class A and Class B. Neo, Diana, whenever you're ready, step forward. Well, before we get into that, let's take a look at Spherical. Okay. Whirlpool, Tackle, Water Gun, and Growl. Pretty good. You're the top student from Class A. Let's see if you've got what it takes to be a worthwhile rival. Start with a Whirlpool, get it trapped in, please. Okay, well that growl means nothing. And now... I hope that's not the end. So I learned that technically that Eevee has adaptability. So that's why we got decimated. Okay. Now that that is finished... Oh! Neo! I completely forgot, but I have a few more things for you. First, I'd like you to have this. SOS device. That's nice. If you get trapped somewhere, you use it, and it, I think, gets you back to, I think it essentially works like an escape route. Report your findings to us. Reporting your findings to us will allow us to develop new firmware updates to better help you. Do you have a new Pokemon connector model? I hear you can change the wallpaper using the A and S keys. Same with the menu. Anyways, if you see Gilbert, give him my number 2. Oh! I like green, so we're gonna go with green. Now. Okay. Helio? Who is Helio? Who is Helio? Buddy, I love your Yamper. Congrats on getting a Yamper. I got a better Pokemon, Steel. Do you know why he's better? Because he is round. So, I also want to know, I already asked your favorite type, told you my favorite is ground. I also want to know, do you have experience with fan games? Do you have experience with ROM hacks, like, or do you just play the Pokemon games that come out to, like, the home consoles, like, you know, Switch and DS and stuff like that? Like, do you not have any experience with fan games and ROM hacks? You know, for a while, I didn't either until people friends in high school taught me about ROM hacks. And my first ROM hack I ever played was, I think it's called Light Platinum. It was a really cool one. So, now I need to beat a Mareep. And I feel like if we train Sentret enough, it could. But it worries me a little bit. I don't know that I even spelled it right, but this is Escalator. If you know, you know. So, I really like that guy. It's nice for creating thumbnails. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. So I'm maybe going to have an ice-type team? And ice now resists water, if you didn't notice that. It says not very effective, so... Oh my gosh. I gotta look up something. So, I'm too old to have watched the show when it came out, but there is a show called We Bare Bears, and I didn't discover it until I was, you know, I think out of college. And just like the clips that I saw were funny to me, and the funniest one in my opinion is Ice Bear. So that's why we now have Ice Bear. Alright, we're gonna go back to heal, and then we're gonna go get the items. My original time playing through this game, I took a risk and lost my starter. I'm probably gonna leave that episode up on YouTube. But if you solely watch on YouTube and you don't try and watch on Twitch, and you wonder, like, why did he go from... Oh, Swine Up would have been sweet. Why did he go from having, you know, a team that was alive at the end of episode 2, and now he's starting over? It's solely because I switched computers and the save data didn't transfer. Like, that's it. It's not like, oh, I was training on the side and, like, everything died. It's solely technical issues. Now, I know there's a way that I probably could have gotten my save data back, but it's not like I was 3 hours into the game where I was deeply upset by the thought of losing my progress. So, it's okay. I'm not that worried about it. So, I just want to see if we can explore this cave here, see what there is to see, and then I'm going to do some training in between episode 1 and 2. Also, I don't think they're getting... Yep, XP all is technically off. Well, that's going to be an issue for grinding. But I think there's someone in the Pokemon Center that is able to... Like, I talked to them and that's something they fixed. At least I hope. Also, if you watch this far in the video, I want to first start by saying thank you. But I also want to say, if you have any name suggestions, like you want a Pokemon named after you, I mean, I'm a really small content creator, So I'm more than happy to name a Pokemon after you. Just, you know, put whatever name you want a Pokemon to be named in the comments, and I'll look at the comments, and then, you know, I could throw some of you guys, like, some of your names on Pokemon. Now, I will say, as I'm doing this series, my wife and I are going on vacation for like a week coming up. So I will not be recording during that time. And I also don't know that I can bulk a week's worth of videos with the time I have. I might be able to. But, you know, if you leave a comment and, you know, you leave a comment on like episode 4 or something, and I don't acknowledge it until like episode 11 or something, just know I'm not like, oh, I hate the name. It's solely because I had to do some bulk recording, and, you know, I just didn't, the comment didn't exist for me until I saw, or until I acknowledge it. So, we're gonna do our first trainer battle here. Again, really wish the XP share was on. And this is terrifying. I hope it... I don't know what fighting moves Stuffle would get early, because when you think of fighting moves, you don't often think of, like, high-powered moves. Like, you think of, like, Mach Punch, but I don't think Stuffle's getting Mach Punch. So, Ice Bear gets a level up. Sorry if you don't like all the grinding and stuff. It's what needs to happen here. And this will probably be the only grinding that you guys see. Oh, this is technically Gardenia Town. That's cool. Alright. Are we healed up? Let's see. 7. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for maybe a little longer today. Oh, don't hurt. It has to be fighting. I know it's only 8 HP, but... yeah, we're gonna try and get through the starting, like, Route 1. We do have a Gilbert fight that's after this trainer. So, hopefully... Ice Bear can be at a good enough level that I can just go into it, but I'm also not gonna sentence Ice Bear to death. Like, I'm not going in... Super Fang. I'm not gonna just go in guns blazing and lose a Pokemon because I'm trying to rush. So, yeah, part 1's going to be a little bit longer. Again, I want to get to the first town, see if I can put on the XP share, or the XP all, and then we'll go from there, but... yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying part 1. Again, if you saw there, Zigzagoon dropped a potion. And you know what? I'm actually going to I'm gonna actually stop here. And because I don't think anybody wants to sit and watch me grind for 20 minutes or whatever it is. So I'm gonna end this part off here, and next episode we're going to go fight Gilbert, go to the first city, and get some new friends. So I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks guys, see ya.